You know, it doesn't feel insulting having you here for another segment that we call Jumpstart. Jumpstart is where we help businesses, right? Either you're thinking about starting a business or you've already started a business. Jumpstart is the place for you. We give you tidbits and advice and things for you to be aware of that might help you along your journey of entrepreneurship. Tom, we love entrepreneurs, don't we?
Yeah, I wouldn't just say it's only business owners, people who work at companies. There's way more of those people as well, and they can use the entrepreneurial spirit in order to get more success in their life.
That's right. That's a very good distinction. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who started their own business, right? You can make decisions in your place of employ. You can move up. That is a business, and you're a part of it, right? So you can do good things there. Tom, I had an experience recently that I was yelling about. I was going to use the B word, but children might be watching. I had an experience with Amazon where I ordered this space heater off of Amazon. You know about this, right? And they give me this card when I ordered it. It comes in the package. It's inside the package. Where's the card? Is this card right here?
Oh, I didn't know it was in the package.
Yeah, it's in the package. This card right here, gonna be in the light. This card says, "Get free gift. You've won the opportunity to get $60 for your space heater." $60 Amazon gift card. How to get? Share your using experience. Now, it says here 5 stars, but they don't say you have to give 5 stars, but it's implied pretty heavily. And then it says, 2, please email us to receive the gift. And you email fortunategift60@outlook.com. Now, when I read Outlook, I should have known,
Right there.
I have a Hotmail email and, I don't give it out because it's Hotmail, Outlook.com. And nice business, right? A nice business can't even afford their own domain name. And then it says to include the Amazon ID number, please attach a screenshot for your sharing experience. So I send this off and then I wait, a couple of weeks. It was just before Christmas. So I was like, I'll give them time, I don't work. So I gave them my $60 gift card. The thing I bought was $114. Too good to be true? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. But look how official this looks. So I call up the company called Taotronics, and I say, "Hey, buddies, where's the?" I'm sorry, I'm taking too much time telling this story. Do you mind, Tom?
No, go for it.
So I call him up and I say, "Taotronics, hey, buddy, I didn't get my gift card." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, sir. Give me your email. We'll check on that, and we'll get back to you." So I wait 48 hours. I don't hear back. So I wait longer because what do I care? And I'm already thinking this is too good to be true anyway. And so I call back and I get this nice lady on the phone, nice young lady. Sir, no, we don't have, there's nothing like that. We don't do any gift cards or anything like that at all. And I was like, but last time I called, you told me someone's going to check on it. Nobody told me that this wasn't a thing. Like I didn't call and like, hey, and he was like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. He was like, let me go check on it. And she's like, I'm sorry, we don't do that. It would be a violation of our rules. It would be the end of our company. That's what she said. It'd be the end of our company if we did this. So we don't do it. And I was like, wait, hang on a second. First of all, I was like, have you ever received calls about this? Because you kind of said it like, I've never heard about this before. And I was like, have you ever had calls about this before? And she was like, yeah. I could tell her, she's like weighing, like, should I be honest or not? She's like, yeah. And then, yeah, we do, but we don't do it. I go, okay, so you're getting a bunch of calls because I'm looking at your website, on the Amazon website, and now I'm looking at the 1-star reviews. I can see that there's a few people who've complained about this. No, we don't do it. So I go, hang on. Are you telling me that she's like, somebody else must have done it. There must have been something happen, And I was like, wait, hang on. You're telling me that some other scammer is out there trying to scam people so your company gets 5-star reviews? That's it. Like, that's what there's some scammer out there, some good Samaritan Robin Hood freaking scammer going, hey, let me put these cards in these packages so that maybe these companies can get free 5-star reviews. Like, I don't understand this, Clearly, I think they put it in there. Do I know this for a fact? No, I don't want to get sued. I don't know it for a fact, But I talked to the supervisor. I moved with the supervisor, and she tells me the same thing. Sir, it'd be a violation of the rules. It'd be the end of our company. I was like, where have I heard that one before? So I was like, okay, these guys. Okay, give me your information. We're going to send it to the department of who's supposed to deal with this, and they'll take care of it. Thank you for letting us know. Well, no, I'm not letting you know. I think you guys are the fraud. I think you guys are doing the wrong thing here. Like, you're not. Oh, thank you for reporting this. Like, I think you're doing this. I don't think it's some Robin Hood doing it. No, it's not us. It's not us. I go, okay. So how do are you going to contact me back once the investigation is done? Like, how does this work? No, it's just going to get handled. I was like, look, and I explained the whole situation. This conversation goes for about an hour, right? And I'm not having this. I mean, I know it's a scam, but I kind of want to see like how they handle it. And then she says, okay, she's going to check it out. What was the other thing I was about to say? Remember, Tom, I told you I have attention deficit disorder?
Yeah.
ADHD, and then I forget things, so that's why I write them down. I didn't write down the story. I didn't plan on saying it. And then she says, I said, okay, well, like, give me your phone number so I can contact you back, after 48 hours if I don't hear from you. Like, how do I reach you again? No, we can't do that. What do you mean? It'd be, it's for safety reasons. We can't give out our number. I was like, wait, hang on. I'm not asking you for your personal phone number. I'm asking you for your business.
Why do you need their number, man? I mean, you have their outlook.com email. You can get in touch with them anytime you want.
I told her, I said, look, I hang up this phone. I'm never talking to you again. No, sir. I go, we can't, just give me your extension. I mean, don't forget me your number. I said, when I call the IVR, the first thing it tells me is, do you have an extension? Enter it here. So give me an extension. Like, no, we can't get out security reasons. I go, then why does the IVR say extension? Oh, that's for internal use. I was like, what? Anywho, I was like, fine, do your investigation. Yada, yada, yada. I contact Apple, Amazon, and you tell me the same crap. We'll investigate it. And I was like, well, how am I going to know if this is anyway? I was like, Amazon.
Wait, this whole time, do you have a 5-star review for them on Amazon?
Yes, that's why I was so pissed off. Okay, look, it was a great device. I liked it. Okay, now I did have some corrections after having it for a little while, but I thought it was a pretty nice device. So I was happy to do a 5-star review. Plus, I get $60 back. I mean, this is great.
Wait, do you get it back or do you get a gift card?
I got a gift card, okay, but it's semantics.
Not semantics.
I don't need a refund if I get $60 in a gift card. Who cares? I'm gonna spend the gift card anyway at Amazon, so.
All right, so you're gonna buy a $60 item, sell it on Facebook Marketplace, and then get your money back that way.
No, I want the item from Amazon. But then so look, I went from.
Also, you had a $60 worth of great experiences with this company. I mean, really milking it for multiple conversations now.
The reason I bring this up is because when I was going through this whole experience, I kept thinking about Tom's adventure marketing scheme.
Oh, we're on me now.
Yeah, we're on. This is all about you. This is all. It's a scenic route. It's a scenic route. Sure. So I realized, I was like, this reminds me of something that Tom told me about con artist tactics when it comes to companies and how it devalues their product. Like, I like their product. I'll never buy a product from them again, So it made me think of adventure marketing. And I thought about asking you, hey, does this fit in that adventure marketing story or what?
Yeah. So you remember the conversation we had? You were like, oh, they're not being honest. They're not being honest. And I said, you're right, they're not being honest, but adventure marketing doesn't say that you have to be honest. It says that you have to be true, to tell the truth, which is a nice distinction. It's a nice distinction. Children know this distinction. Cheaters know this distinction. Politicians know this distinction. That honesty is sort of like this implication that wherever you can, you will seek to remove deception. And being true just means that your behavior is predictable. Right? We say that an hour is true if it reaches its mark. We say that a knife is true if it cuts the way it's supposed to. Right? They behave in a predictable way, but they can be bent. Right? They could deviate if the arrow of the bow that you're shooting from is a little bit off. You might have to adjust your expectation, adjust your behavior to account for that deviation in the arrow. And when you do, now it's behaving true for you. Now, the company that you dealt with was not being honest or true.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah. Let's say they did put this inside their own packaging with their own information to solicit a review from you. They're like, okay, fine. Whatever frustration we get from the person is worth whatever sales we'll get because of your 5-star. Which, by the way, is tons. They're going to get way more because of your 5-star review.
Their product was full on. I mean, the reviews on it were great, and it was like most maximum stars.
Of course they are. I mean, they're giving out $60 vouchers for every 5-star review. So this is the type of thing you want to avoid, right? People will see, like in the marketing department, let's say, or whatever third-party marketing company they dealt with. They're like, look, we put in this fake thing inside of the box, and now we have an increase of 27% returns for the quarter or the year or whatever. And they might say, yeah, that's great, but that is a very short time horizon, right? Like I say all the time, if you're going to rob a bank, you better make sure you rob a good bank with lots of money, because you're probably not going to rob a second one. So they're hurting their own credibility over time, and this becomes bad. Now, if you bought a $14 item, right, that you were expecting to get $100 worth of productivity out of it, but you bought a $14 item and it didn't work out so well, and they had shady tactics, you'd be like, look, I bought a $14 item. Like, it's fine.
That's right.
That's an example of something that's bent, but that you go, but if it works, it's productive, it's useful, it's true enough for me, even though if the company's all like wishy-washy. So as a prescription for people's own behavior, if you're going to be crooked, don't pretend to be straight, which is what they were doing in that package. If you can be crooked, and let people go, well, okay, this is a crooked company, but god dang, do they sell knives that are sharp.
I see what you mean. That's the other thing that kind of bothered me, It was a good product, and I would have given it a 5-star review. And I changed that thing to a 1-star. I didn't even delete it. I just left it there 1 star. And I just wrote something that was true, right? It was true, but not honest. I don't know if that's how you said it.
Well, that's it. That's where you have this murkiness.
Like, I took off all the good stuff and I left the honest bad stuff.
Exactly. And now you're a person who's actively disseminating bad information about them, even though they have a good product. So it doesn't matter if the value in the whole value transparency reputation model is there. If the transparency is not there and the reputation is not there, well, you're going to have troubles down the line.
I kind of feel like that's how politicians are. They on purpose leave out, they never say the good things about their opponents or whatever, just so you would like them more. But that's not.
But do you notice that a shady politician who's shady right from the get-go, right? They're not a fallen politician who was great and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, what's going on? They were always just shady right from Bill Clinton, right from the get-go. You're like, this guy is slick right from the get-go. You know what you're buying. And so even if bad things come out after, you're like, yeah, okay. I mean, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. Okay, great. Fine.
I swore you were talking about Trump, but I guess it could apply to Bill Clinton.
It applies to him as well. I mean, that's the argument I would say all the time. I go, no one believes Trump. That's why no matter what lies he said.
Well, some people believe him.
No, I mean, like, they believed.
Yeah. He's like a used car salesman.
Megalomaniac side of him. They're like, okay, fine, whatever.
I describe
they allowed that to be.
I describe him as a used car salesman. You go to the used car salesman and he's like, "This is a great car. Love this car." But he's putting on, laying it on thick. But you don't expect him not to. You don't expect him to go, "This is just a decent car. It's about a 7 mile of the road. You're not going to be overly happy with it, but it'll do what you need to do." Like, you don't want that. You want this is going to be great. You're going to love this. Jerry Seinfeld drove this car.
You're overpay for the car, but it would be untrue if the car broke down on the road. Then that would be a problem.
That's right.
But if you found out later on you paid 47% extra for the car, you'd be like, oh, well, he was a really good salesman.
I get it. Okay. I get this transparency when it comes to adventure marketing, right? So you might say like Apple doesn't come out and say, we're trying to give you the product that you really want. Apple comes out and say, we're giving you the product that we want to give you, and you might be upset that this button doesn't do what you want, but too bad. This is the way this button works, okay?
Yeah, but then when it goes for customer service, then it's almost like, how are they replacing this with no questions asked so often? They're like, look, we're screwing them on one end. For every person who buys a product, it pays for 3 customer service replacements. So like, they know.
I prefer that. I actually like doing business with Apple, even thinking that about them, I really like that. All right. So adventure marketing, could you just tell me, I think there are 3 pillars to adventure marketing. Just want to give me a rundown of what that is?
Yeah. 3 principles, value, transparency, and reputation. Value is you're there to solve a problem, actually solve a problem. not create a problem and then solve it, and not fake solve a problem. Transparency, you're trying to be true, which is to say people should be able to predict what your behavior will be in different circumstances, even if it's crappy behavior. Should be able to predict what you'll do. And reputation is that you want to leave a trail of all the interactions you've done in the past, whether it's good or bad. You don't whitewash it. You make sure all the good and bad is there, and that way you can either address it over time or say, okay, I'm not going to be like this in the future.
Awesome. Value, transparency, reputation.
That's right.
Excellent. VTR for short.
Yeah, it just showed up as an adventure. I didn't even realize it fit. I called it adventure before I even knew that it had 3 letters from it. It's
no
great.
way.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's almost like Jesus Almighty himself gave me this philosophy.
It sounds like you're not being transparent here. You know, is this a used car salesman?
No. Honest to goodness, it just happened like that.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's pretty. I like that. I like that. I like when things work out that way. All right. Facebook.com/happy for a change. Join the Happy for a Change audience. The happy audience awaits you. It's free. It only costs a little bit of your soul, but it's free. You're not really using that soul, are you? Hit the little bell so that you get notified when I go live. And make sure that if you're interested in what's going on, if you're entertained, if you want this to be bigger, better, and longer, and forever, subscribe to me over on patreon.com. Patreon.com/happy for a change with just $5 or $1. $5 or $1. $5 a month. And you can help make this a permanent, glorious fixture to your life.